Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 Episode 9. We are 1 week away from the series finale. And this episode gave us the meat that we needed. Because I feel like this last half of the season was coasting without much action and everything came to a head. If you ever doubted whether or not Monet loved her children, she proved in this episode just how much she actually does love her children. Also, I want why we have to get all the way to this episode to know why Cain was the way he was behind Monet. All he wanted was for Monet to continue to love and protect him. And, well, not actually protect him, but just love him and be the number one. He wanted to be the number one male in Monet's life. Because when Noma told him to choose her or Monet, and he said the streets is dirty and treacherous and things can happen to little kids, and she protected me. I want to know what happened to Cain as a kid. I want to know why y'all wait to the next to the last episode in the series to let us know this. Now we find out why Cain was the way he was again. Like I said previously, this is also why he always had an issue with Tariq. Because in his mind, who's this little coming in and getting close to my mother? That's my mother. That's my mother. Okay? That's what I got from that whole thing. But this episode was pretty good. I feel like with Monet's death, I saw it coming though. Because the writers of this show, they write a character to be so terrible for us to hate the character and everything and question the character. And then when the character have their come to Jesus moment and start to try to turn a new leaf and be a better person, they end up getting killed off the show. So I saw her death coming. But I know Cain is going to try to avenge her death. And from the trailer we saw for the series finale, we hear Diana screaming, Cain. So I'm thinking Cain went in there the same way Monet came from behind that column, guns blazing, with them two little guns against all them guns them people had. It's the same way Cain gonna go up in there. Cain gonna make a decision with his heart and not his head. Next episode, finale episode. Now, who do y'all think is going to survive? Do you think everybody's going to die? I think Detective Carter is definitely going to die, but I definitely think it's not going to be by the hands of Tariq and them. I think Detective Carter is going to die by Tate, because I feel like some way Tate going to find out that Carter killed his brother. Or Carter own team, somebody in that task force going to turn on him. And speaking of that task force and Carter, the way he was telling Tariq, you can't kill me, I got that video of y'all. So what you got that video of us? You got a task force and you was doing stuff you ain't had no business doing, so which means that if you release that video, you gonna have some questions to answer as well, because how will we know where that safe house is? How will we find that out? How will we find that out? You gonna have a lot of you releasing that video would unearth a lot of things, sir, and I don't think you want that. So you was just talking out the side of your ass, or I mean the side of your neck, to try to get Tariq, to keep Tariq from killing you. I really, really want, even though I didn't like Effie at first, because that's another character, they wrote her to be this sneaky girl or whatever that snitched on Tariq, and then she evolved to become, and we got to know who she really is, and she got that letter from Stanford. She can be in the program that she want to do, the robotics program. But is she actually going to make it to get to the robotics program, or is she going to end up murdered in this finale episode next week? Drew and Diana. Diana a stone cold killer, ain't she? Her killing Felicia actually did change her, and it not necessarily for the better. She's cold and calculated now. She is another Drew in the making. Because Drew, I saw somebody else review say Drew is the angel of death, and he definitely is. He got his lifestyle the way he want to live, but Drew is definitely an angel of death. He'd just kill him, kid. You know? And the way Diana handled the gun and handled the Russians in this episode, I said, well, dang, Diana, a stone cold killer now, huh? Mm. Then we see this scene, supposed to be Bachelorette night. We see that Kane really do care about Effie, because they was making love while Davis was over there pounding, grinding Noma to smithereens. And it looked very delectable, I must say so myself. I said, ooh, you got moves, Mr. Clifford Smith, Method Man, Tikal, Davis. Is his name Davis West? I forgot what his name is, but I know it's Davis on this show. But when he killed that African, I was just like, oh, wow. His reaction to doing that was that of, oh my God, I just killed somebody. But it's not the first time he killed somebody. Because he shot somebody or whatever, because that's why Redman was in jail for him. So, and then Noma and her peoples. First of all, that man who played her older brother, he played in something else I saw, but I just can't put my finger on where I saw him at. But he was in something I saw. He don't like the Tejadas. He don't like none of them. So him doing what he did at the end of this, I knew that was coming. But do y'all think Noma going to survive, or you think Noma going to end up murdered? Do you think... Wait a minute, not do you think. What's her name? Arya, she going to find out something about her mama. Because we seen in the trailer for the finale episode, she running, holding hands and running with Tariq. Unless Noma groomed her. No, because Noma kept her far away from the business. But I was going to say, unless she going to be groomed to use her feminine wiles that make Tariq appear. I mean, make it appear to Tariq that she on his side. She got his back. She believe him. And she get him alone and kill him. But my real guess is she gonna, from this, what happened at the wedding, she gonna find out her mother is the drug dealer for real. That she come from a family of drug dealers. That her mother married her father just to get in on that business that he had with the airplanes or the private jets or whatever. And she orchestrated his murder. I think she's gonna find that all out some kind of way, and that's what's going to make her be running with Tariq or whatever in the season finale. Is Drew going to survive? I don't know. Is Diana going to survive? I don't know. I don't know. I got them letting Diana live, though, to be honest with y'all. Kane, however, I think, again, Kane going to be thinking with us. He going to be emotional. And he going to try to go take Noma out. And that's where he going to die. That's what I think is going to happen to Kane. He going to try to take Monet out. And he going to die. I mean, he going to try to take Noma out. And he going to die. But yeah. In some kind of way, they gotta bring Tasha. It's gotta come full circle. So Tasha gotta come back in some kind of capacity. I don't know if it's gonna be coming back to save Tariq or what, but Tasha gonna be having to come back in some capacity. That's why I think also that Tate gonna be the one. If Tate not the one that take out Carter, it's gonna definitely be somebody that's on Carter's staff or some other cops that's gonna see the light. Cause I'm thinking either Tate gonna find out that Carter killed his brother, or that cop that's like his second in command, he gonna find out all the truth. He gonna find out that Carter actually killed Kamal. He gonna find out that Diana killed, that Tate lied about how Felicia was killed. I don't know if he's gonna find out that Diana beat her to death, but I think he's gonna find out something, and that's gonna make him turn on Tate. I mean, turn on Carter, and it's gonna either be him or Tate to kill Carter. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen in the series, not season, the series finale. All in all, they took a long time to get to the action part of this season, And also, I think Michael Rainey told a bold-faced lie when he was doing press tour, and he said the way they filmed this season and the acting they was doing, that he didn't know that the series was gonna be over. I don't know. It remain right now. I'm thinking like y'all knew, because Monet was a main character, and for her to die, y'all knew the series was finna to be over. Cause for them to kill her off, come on now, come on. And then what Janet going to do? Because when they was doing the press tour, it was Michael Rainey, Notori, who played Tasha. Michael Rainey, of course, played Tariq. And Golden Brooks, who played Janet, the cousin or whoever she is, to Monet. They was on either Tamron Hall or J Hud, and they was saying, like, whoever the host was, they was trying to get some tidbits about how it was going to end, and what kind of person Janet going to be. Is she going to be as gangster and violent as Monet? And she just kept saying, keep watching. And from that, I took that, it made me ponder, is she going to kill Tasha? She going to do something to Tasha? She going to find out that Tasha shot Monet at the end of season 3? Like, I don't know. I'm wondering. I don't know. Maybe she. And also, my mother now, after we watched this episode, we was talking, and we was talking about the fact my mother kept like thinking about the flashbacks, and when they showed the flashbacks of Monet and how she had got them kids into the game like that, and she kept saying, where was the scene when Monet had Drew and Diana bagging drugs in the house? Where was Kane during that time? And I'm like, I don't even know. I said, but that was Kane that she had in the car seat when her and Janet was in the car, and she put the drugs with either a gun in the baby car seat. That was definitely Kane crying and screaming and throwing stuff and making noise in that one scene. Also, she also mentioned, like, we talked about the fact that who's the sister or the aunt or whoever that Zeke went to live with down south, because we didn't see Zeke in them flashback scenes at all. And remember, Janet was in some of them flashback scenes. So she couldn't be the one that Zeke was sent to live with down south. It had to have been somebody else. Right? Am I right? But that's all I got, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I'm going to upload this to come on after the episode airs tonight, because I don't want to ruin it for nobody. But see y'all next time. We almost at the end of the whole Powerverse. Yep. We almost at the end. The only one that's getting another season after this is that like Raising Kanan currently filming another season, right? And they got another season after that. Like, they got renewed for 2 extra seasons. Even though, I mean, it is really good. And they probably do need a couple extra seasons to really tell the story. Because to me, the way that went off, Laverne going into the military. So this is going to be her time to not really be on a show like that. Laverne / Jukebox. She going to be gone. She going to be in the military. And we got to age Kanan and figure out how he met Breeze and how he became who he became and what's going to happen to, Uncle Lou and Marvin and them and his mother. So, I don't know how that's going to go down, but all right, y'all, for real, I'm going this time. I hope y'all enjoyed this little chat. Just my little 2 cents about what I watched on the show last night. My 2 cents, that's all. I'll see y'all the next time. I give this episode maybe a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was the action we was needing the whole season, especially the second half of the season. Because it was like pretty and fantastical, Because why in the world is a grown woman like Monet that been in the game all these years relying on the thoughts, advice, and schemes of somebody that's younger than her? All 3 of her sons. I think Tariq might be the same age or maybe just 1 year older than Diana. So, but anywho, I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.